Go. How you doing, everybody? This is Bo.
Hello.
Of the 50-somethings. We're sitting here in Pinnacle Park. We've been here about 4 nights.
Pinnacle National Forest, yes.
Yeah.
East side campground. There is no campground on the west side. He keeps kneeing me under the table because
she's talking loud and we're wearing mics.
It's my family trait. You can hear our voices three states over. Anyway.
Long story short, here's our review of this park. We did a drive-through at the end, stay and watch it, but we also did a walkthrough. And as you can see behind us, it's not a bad-looking place. This place is gorgeous. It's actually set up very well. Here's what you get in Pinnacle. One, it's the newest park. It was established in 2013 by President Obama.
Yep.
There is a very few things that I think makes it stand out from other national parks. It has a pool.
Yeah, it has a swimming pool.
It has a swimming pool out of nowhere.
Yep. It has showers for the tent campers.
All of the restrooms have wheelchair access or handicap access.
Yep.
Now, the tent campers, they get over because they have the awesome sites. And their sites are actually down, and if you hang in here, you're gonna see the walkthrough. They're below all of us in RVs. So they're covered by all the trees and everything. They have the shade for the summertime.
And there's different areas. So, and there's separation, which I really like.
And all the sites are connected by trails. So if you're not a person that want to go in the mountains and hike the harder trails, you can just hike around here and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now here's a few things about this park. I'm sitting here reading from my phone, so I'm gonna be honest about it. One, be prepared. It's hot. It's California, guys. Drink plenty of water, wear the right shoes, and
He didn't
dress in
need to
layers.
read that. It's really hot during the day. It's nice though in the morning, and if you can find a piece of shade, even in the hot part of the day, it's got a lovely breeze. And
Yeah.
we're here early September 23.
You have the California condor and the California red-legged frogs are coming back in this area. They've done a lot of work to bring that species back. Laura and I actually did hike yesterday. We went through the
Bear Gulch Cave, which
is awesome.
really nice. Bring
Take
a flashlight. There's a
We
few
also
dark
did
spots.
the rim trail and we went up to the reservoir. It's a pretty cool site.
We did not see any of the frogs, but
No, we didn't, but we've seen a lot of squirrels.
and please don't feed them. They were a little over friendly.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to end up coming home with a couple.
You can do climbing here. They're very well marked. I can't say enough about how this particular campsite and the national forest is taken care of. The trails are wide enough for 2 people to walk. They have meticulously taken care of them so that if you're not in the best of shape, kind of like me, you can actually navigate these trails with a little bit of effort, but you can navigate these trails. Now, when you see or experience this park, compare it to the others. We've been to 3 national parks here in California, and in my opinion, this is the best one. It may be the newest, but it's the best one for a couple reasons. It's got a really good general store that's got pretty much everything you need. It's got the pool, showers.
It does not have laundry, so
No.
if you have to do laundry, that's a 30-mile trek to the nearest town.
Yeah. It does have 30 amp hookup though. No sewer, but you have a dump station and you have drinking water between every other site. So
Yeah,
you have
so
to run a
it's-
line.
It's close enough that you can use your water hose to fill your fresh tank. You don't have to lug the bottles and the jugs back and forth. So
I have seen deer. We've seen a lot of squirrels. I don't know how many different birds. Apparently bird watching is huge here.
yeah, we ornithology, am I right?
Yeah,
We're gonna
don't
go
know.
for that. But we did see a tour van of bird watchers, so I'm assuming they were here for the condors.
There is a town about 25, 30 miles away.
Hollister's 20.
Hollister's.
Yeah.
You can get anything you need there. And there is a couple really small stops in the road between here and there. We can get a bite to eat or fuel if you need it. Now, if it comes to diesel like us, we drive diesel, you have to go into Hollister. But it's not that bad. And we actually did, as I said earlier, the PCH highway. And that was a day trip that we took our girls with us, the dogs.
That was fun.
Awesome. Check out the video. But what I'm saying is this is like a central area. You can get to the coast, you can get to San Francisco, you can get some hiking in, everything you need. It really is.
Yes, we thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. First time I said that. Live life to the fullest. Always say that.
Always.
We have a drive-through at the end, hang out and watch the Alton. We also did a walkthrough, and we did a video on the hike we did. We did a video on the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. Check those out. When I put those out, you have to subscribe and ring the bell for that one.
Ding,
but
ding.
Check out this campsite. Pinnacle's pretty cool.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys. Well, this is our campsite at Pinnacle National Forest Campground. We're in number 112. The campsites, I believe they're pretty spacious. They're not right on top of each other. Now, what I will say is that behind the campsites on the interior where we're at, there is a lot of areas that you can walk down to, pathway. You see ahead of us, there's 1, 2, 3 of those little glamper pods, or 4. Every campsite has a picnic table, has a bin for the food storage, or put your garbage in the bin so that the animals can't get to it, especially the bear. We're headed towards the camp store. There is basically like a little general store here. It is open to the public, and there's a pool, believe it or not, and there is restrooms and showers. One of the well-known hiking areas are the Bear Gulch Caves, or the Bear Gulch area, is about 2.6 miles from here. High Peaks Junction, and the balconies area, 4.4. We did what would you call it? We did the Bear Gulch Cave, and we did the rim trail yesterday. Awesome time. There is some observation viewing telescopes here so that you can view the mountaintops, and actually it's a pretty good view. And of course, known for the California condor and scavengers of the skies. We do see those flying around here quite a bit. I do believe on the condors, though, most of those are on the western entrance, and we're on the eastern side, and the two do not actually connect. This park is quite large, actually. Maybe 134 sites. However, they're fairly spread out. There are restrooms that are handicap accessible, by the way. There's a lot of trails inside of the park that you can just be walking along, and next thing you know, there's a trail. Comes out into another camping area. And that's what this right here is. It's just another camping area. A lot of tent camping, and they're set up really nice. Everything you need. Everything from, well, restrooms, modern, really nice drive-up parking spots. We'll say this, there are campers coming in and out all throughout the day, and I even think at night. Fills up on the weekend, and during the week, today's Thursday, I think, but it's pretty steady. This is what I was talking about. No fires allowed. Right now, it's just a really high fire probability. It's dry. This is September. The weather's not that bad. You get in the shade, and it's very comfortable. Out in the sun, tolerable. Like I said, Laura and I went on some pretty decent hikes yesterday, and each day we've been here, we've taken the girls out. I haven't thought that the weather's been really all that bad. Plenty of little critters running around too, squirrels, and they are very used to humans, unfortunately. Coming up on the waste station right here, a rhino or something that you could hook up to your truck and bring up here and dump. right here. Coming up on the pool area. I did find it interesting that there's a pool right out here in the middle of nowhere. They do have a charging station, electric car parking. Okay, not really sure. You have to download an app. This is the little general store. Has all the basics. It's also the office. You come in at the hours like we did the other day. You just go to your spot and then come out and talk to them later the next day. Watch for rattlesnakes. No drones. You have a phone booth.
Pair are now rich. And they're gonna fit again.
So this area here, from this point on, is no RVs beyond this sign. So these are all tent. A lot of people, the van lifers or van campers, they come in here, and some of these vans are set up pretty sweet, man. Down here is where the amphitheater is located. Like I was saying, even though there is pavement throughout the whole camping area, there are trails everywhere leading to and from these different sites. Yeah, this is the actual amphitheater. And as you can see, in the really steep areas, they have built in some steps for those of us that need a little help going downhill. And this is another camping area down here. We've been to a few national parks, and I think the only one that was actually active was in Gunnison, Colorado. And there's also a really small, at this time of the year anyway, brook or creek that is running behind all these sites right here. Depending on where you're at, you either have some just beautiful canopy shade no matter what time of the year, or you have absolutely nothing. So check out the maps before you come in, whether you're camping in tents or in the RVs. And that is the little creek I was talking about.
Very little.
Very little, but I bet during the spring, it actually,
For the melt off.
for the melt off of the snow, actually becomes pretty full. So if you're not big into hiking into the mountains, you can do plenty of hiking on the trails right here in the camp itself. And imagine you're up in the mountains, because you won't see anything other than what we're seeing right now. Just these openings in between the trails. Oh, got to cross a tree to get across the stream here, Laura. And then you're in a very wide open spot. Okay, so this is the entrance to Pinnacle's campground. Off to your left is the store. Laura and I walked in there yesterday, and we're going to do a walking tour of the campground also. It's got all the essentials, I guess, that you would need.
Yeah, I mean, bare basics. There's a swimming pool behind it. There's a shower facility.
Yep.
I do not know if there is laundry, but we do have a dump station, a drive-through dump station.
Directly in front of us. The pool was actually quite populated yesterday. That's the pool area right there.
Looks like there's a picnic area up that way. So.
Showers right in front of us now. We'll drive down to this area Laura just mentioned. don't know if you've noticed it, but the actual parking markings is rather chalk, like on a football field.
Yep.
So every so often, especially after a rain, I'm sure, they have to go through and re-chalk the entire campground. I just thought that was interesting.
It may have been, my guess is, it was a temporary fix for a very busy holiday weekend, because last weekend was
Labor Day.
So I'm thinking that they probably did it for Labor Day just to kind of avoid too much chaos, more chaos than they need. So
I'm gonna drive through the parking lot of the camp store just to show you they have, I believe it's one charging station for electric vehicles.
Yep.
Plenty of parking for disabled. And if you noticed, the hoods are open on quite a few vehicles here in the parking lot, and I noticed a couple in the parking lot we just drove through. If anyone knows why people would open the hood of their vehicles, let me know. I mean, I would really like to know that. I'm thinking maybe to allow the heat to escape, or maybe if animals come through there. I don't know.
I have no idea.
So now we're going to take a right, and this is going to go through the main campground area. But yeah, leave a comment and let us know if you know why there is a reason for opening the hood of your vehicle. There's 134 sites. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4
Glamping cabins.
Glamping cabins. They do not have AC though, but I did see a fan in each one. I see this gentleman has his hood open also. What Laura and I noticed is during the weekend, everything fills up. During the week, this is what you have, and we love it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 counting us, and a few tent campers. There are quite a few camping sites. No RVs past this point, so I can go this way.
Also sites, I'm guessing, no, you can't.
There's no RVs beyond this
yep,
point.
that is true.
So this little area here, and this is a paved road, it actually comes out to another camping area, but it's tents only. And there is, like Laura was saying, there's plenty of restrooms. Now, I'm not sure if each one of these restrooms have a shower, because we have not actually walked into one of the restrooms yet. We used the one in our fifth wheel. We will check that out. It looks like they do have showers though, Laura.
Yeah, it does. Which I would imagine, I mean, it's going to be more needed in a camping site because people like us have showers in our units.
And on a walkthrough, and obviously we're not going to walk this entire camp, that's why we're driving it. If you come here during the summertime, and this is September 7th, I think?
No, 6th.
This is September 6th. There are plenty of shaded campsites for you tent campers. And there's plenty that's not. So take a look at the map. Depending on the time of the year you come here, definitely in the winter, pick the open areas, get some sun. In the summer, it's really hot. Pick the shaded areas. And some of these actually drop down into a little ravine area, and it's quite awesome, to be honest. Plenty of garbage containers, bins, what have you. No reason to leave our trash laying around, and you don't want to do that anyway because there's bear here.
Could create a rather uncomfortable situation.
There's benches at each site. There's no fires right now, but there are fire pits at each side also, and grills. However, right now during this time of the year it's high, very high hazard, and there is no fires allowed. There will be a walking tour attached to this, and also just a little bit about the area. So if you are watching the video, if you've made it this far, you've watched the beginning, thank you. Like and subscribe. Give us a comment, give us a like, give us a share.
Yeah.
Give us some love.
I would have actually booked probably a couple days longer because I think there was a couple of trails. We would have been able to keep busy.
Right, and
but it is fully booked this coming weekend.
Yeah, and we have 1 day left, and we're trying to decide what to do with our 1 day. Well, here's our rig. Everything's still there. We need to check the girls out. Hope you've enjoyed the drive-in tour, and thanks for watching.